Hi, we're back again at the Aikido Virtual Dojo channel, and now we're going to be doing the second part of the Suwariwaza Shomen'uchi Nikyo. This time we're going to be doing waza. So Suwariwaza Shomen'uchi Nikyo waza. And this variation is, for example, if we realize that we can't move in to the front of our partner for whatever reason, maybe our partner's stronger than what we originally had planned for, so we can actually just turn to the back. And so this variation will also use a connection through the wrist, and we'll also be moving behind our partner. Okay, let's get into it. In the very beginning, as in most of the Suwariwaza techniques, we want to begin off the toes. So I begin without starting up, but more just sitting down, more relaxed. As soon as the technique begins, then we will move up onto the toes. Now in this particular technique for Shomen'uchi, the nage, or the person who's doing the technique, will initiate the contact. So I'll start with the Shomen'uchi as a way to connect with my partner, and not waiting for his attack, but kind of calling it out and creating a connection. So when we move, as soon as I begin to move, we come up and we'll come up onto the toes. And that way from then on, then we can move in this position, depending on which technique we do.
So as we begin the technique in the version waza, I cannot move straight into my partner, into the attacker, because if I go straight, he's strong here and he can block me and he can even strike me. So it's not a good place to be. So actually I will be moving to his side. So as I start moving, connect, take the wrist, I move away to the side, and this is also protecting me from his other hand. So he cannot strike me here, he cannot reach me here, and I can continue the technique.
Beginning the Shomen'uchi Nikyo waza. Again, coming up, grabbing the wrist from underneath and cutting here. This cutting actually is not going to cut away, but actually connecting into the center line of my partner here. Okay? So there's a contact there that affects the center line here. Then from here we're going to turn and open, letting him fall into the space there. Keeping this contact, again, we can make this transition here from the for the Nikyo by creating a kind of a hook between the thumb and the fingers and hooking here and then bringing this up into the shoulder. Okay. The second version of this is for here, is we're going to just, with the palm of our hand, creating pressure, which helps turn the hand around, coming into the same position of Nikyo and bringing it up. When we make this contact here, we want to bring the very back of the hand here, of the thumb and the fingers, we want to make sure that that's stuck to the shoulder here on the same side. Now as we start in the Shomen'uchi Nikyo Urawaza, okay, as I come up, I'm going to grab the wrist from underneath and cutting here, connecting into my partner's center line just enough where we're connected. Okay, this has a little bit of entering feeling here just as I connect into my partner, touching that center line here, but then I want to allow that to open as I turn and fall into the space. Okay. From here, I'm keeping this contact here. This hand is important because I want to continue the change here and connect it to the shoulder. Okay, so now I've got a connection into the wrist. Then we want to connect to the elbow, shoulder, and all the way down. Once I have the Nikyo here, this Nikyo connection, then I'm going to come under, directly underneath, and turn the elbow cutting down towards my partner, and that will bring my partner down directly in front of me, here. From here we want to completely close the arm. So this hand here will come over and grab the gi or lock in the arm. And the second one is going to come and bring the arm nice and close to the body where the arm is stuck up against the body now. So it's kind of become one thing. So wherever I move, the arm moves in this way. So we have this hand closing and this hand keeping the arm nice and close. And then from here, I want to sink and go through the arm down into the shoulder that way. So we're actually feeling and sinking down into the shoulder. After that, we can even start to lean towards the head.
If you like our video, give us a thumb up and share it with your friends. You can also subscribe to receive notifications about new videos being published. More information is available in the channel description as well as through the links section.